All right, man. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit the bell notification, hype the videos, man. Appreciate all of you guys joining the live stream. It is an Indiana Fever game day. We getting all set up. We ready to go. Caitlin Clark about to put on another monster performance for the people, for the world to witness here. We are about to see a Clark show, baby. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the mod squad. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. We got some things to get into. We got some important WNBA announcements before the game. Okay, we got definitely got a few big announcements to get into. Stephanie White spoke candidly about Caitlin Clark as well. So we want to get into that. Give me 1 second. Let me get this pulled up. This thing was going kind of slow. Okay, let me see right here. Chat, my audio good, visuals good, everything good, you guys? Let's go. Okay, we good. We good to go. We good to go, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Pat Keeley in the building. Andrew is in the building. Shout out to Ada Bellamy as always. Much love, Ada. I see you all the time, always supporting, even in the regular video uploads I do. Much love to Ada Bellamy. I appreciate you. Shout out to Empire Black. He said, loved your segment on Whitlock. He was holding back his laughter. Hey, man, you know I had to get on Whitlock and whip up a pot of something and hold it down for Caitlin Clark. They was going to try to make the whole show about Angel Reese. She been trash. I'm going to let y'all know Angel Reese is trash while letting y'all know that Caitlin Clark is the GOAT. We're not going to sweep these legendary performances by Caitlin Clark under the rug because y'all want to find random other things to talk about. I'm not falling for that no more. We're not doing that. But shout out to Whitlock Fearless, man. I have a ball going up there. Appreciate you, Empire Black. Appreciate you, Empire Black. Shout out to Richard Lyons, CC Revenge Game, 55 plus payback and 12 threes records. Let's go. Let's go, Richard. Let's go, Richard. Shout out to Michelle Rocco. Catwoman is in the building. Hey, headed to Cali. My mom passed away. July funeral this Thursday. God keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Hey, prayers to Michelle Rocco. Rocco, much love. Sorry for your loss. My condolences. Very, very sorry. Keep you in my prayers. Everybody, wish him, send some prayers to Michelle and her family. That's a tough thing. That's tough to go through. Much love to Michelle, and sorry for your loss. Hopefully, this live stream can bring a little joy to your day during this hard time. Now, we are just about 25 minutes outside of game time. I got a few things I want to get into with you guys. And we're going to be off and rolling here. Shout out to my halftime guys, Phil and the crew. I'm pretty sure the guys will be pulling up during halftime to discuss some things here. And I look forward to that. I definitely look forward to that. Now, let's start here. Breaking, the 2027 WNBA All-Star Game is headed to San Francisco. All right, so it looks like, pardon me. Hold on, you guys. All right. We good to go now. My bad. I had to get some things sorted out in the back. Okay, so the 2027 All-Star Game is heading to San Francisco. The festivities will be held July 30th and the 31st at the Chase Center. So it looks like the next WNBA All-Star Weekend will take place in the Bay Area. Okay. They going to the Bay. They coming to the West Coast. Should KTV be at All-Star Weekend to make sure everything goes the way it should for y'all this time? Do I need to make my presence felt at All-Star Weekend? They might ban me from the event. Hey, well, that's the dude that be talking crazy about us on YouTube. Kick him out. I don't want to party with y'all anyway. Y'all can't hang with me. So, yeah, 2027 All-Star Game will be in San Francisco. All right. All right, now let's go here. As you all know, Caitlin Clark did win another Player of the Week. She did it again. Caitlin Clark, Player of the Week. I mean, the girl wins Player of the Week like every week, and they're trying to pretend like she's not in the All-Star voting. How is it that, y'all tell me this, chat. How is it that I can win Player of the Week pretty much every week? I'm the Player of the Week, but I'm not in the MVP talks. Knock it off. Knock it off. Take a look at this here. Caitlin Clark, Player of the Week, once again. And I want to show you guys the difference in the levels because, hold on. Corneva said, you, Ben Daniels, Venom, Angry Fan Sports, and the boys should head to San Francisco All-Star Weekend. Look, if you get me, Ben Daniels, Venom, and Angry Fan Sports together during the All-Star Weekend, they are going to, the players can act like they don't know who we are all they want. They be watching too. They watch too. They're going to try to get security to kick us out of everything. They're going to try to get us escorted out, Corneva. Shout out to my guy, Phil is in the building. Phil said, first of all, leading with love, Jason Whitlock and Charles can go to hell. Ah, come on, Phil. Shout out to my guy, Phil, man. He'll be here at halftime with his expertise, as always. This is what I want to show, though. I want to show the levels because it's one thing to win Player of the Week. Please hit the like button, man. We're about to have a good time. It's one thing to win Player of the Week. Now, I want you to look at Olivia Miles and Caitlin Clark. Olivia Miles won Player of the Week for the Western Conference. Olivia Miles won Player of the Week, averaging 18, 4, and 7. Caitlin Clark won Player of the Week, averaging 26, 3, and 10. It's levels to this thing. It's levels to this thing. And y'all trying to say Olivia's an MVP candidate, but Caitlin Clark is not. Man, if y'all don't knock it off and stop playing games with us, some of us was born that night, but we wasn't born last night. Caitlin Clark is standing firm in this MVP conversation, whether they like it or not. Look at the difference in the numbers. 2 players of the week, completely different levels in the numbers. Two different levels, guys. Shout out to my man Wayne Crypto, working late today somewhere in Texas, oil fields, not at a bar somewhere in Texas. I am watching it. I'm watching KTV. Shout out to Wayne Crypto. Get that work done. Handle your business, brother. Be safe out there in that Texas heat. I know you said you out there in the oil fields. It's hot as hell out there in Texas. Texas be so hot, it make you second guess if you want to go outside for anything. Shout out to my bro Wayne Crypto, man. Shout out to Wayne Crypto. If Miles had CeCe's week, they would say she sucks. That's what I'm saying. Empire Black, I'm glad you said this. Because I want to pull something up here. I wasn't even going to do this. But, you know, I got people, they trying to say, oh, I'm hating on Paige Beckers. No, I'm not hating on Paige Beckers, right? I'm not hating on Olivia Miles. But this goes to feed the point that Empire Black just made, where he said if CeCe had Miles' week, they would say she sucks. And that's a fact. They would. Caitlin Clark had 19 points and 10 assists, and the world tried to talk about her like she was a bum. And here's the difference, Empire Black. Here's the difference. I put up a video on Paige Beckers, right? Paige Beckers was a disaster last night. She got a bunch of stat-padded points at the end of the game. She was awful. Paige Beckers was 1 of 7 in the first half. She had more turnovers. She had 7 turnovers and 3 assists, right? If Caitlin Clark had this stat line, they'd be wanting to talk about it on Whitlock. They'd be talking about it on ESPN. They'd be talking about it everywhere. Paige Beckers has lost 8 out of her last 11 games, and nobody wants to talk about it. But that's why I'm making sure I talk about it. The same way they want to highlight anytime they feel Caitlin Clark doesn't play well, we going to highlight the players y'all keep comparing to her. We're going to highlight them too. Paige Beckers has been trashed since All-Star Weekend. The Dallas Wings have been awful. They've lost 8 out of 11. She had 8 turnovers yesterday versus the Valkyrie. She was a disaster, especially in the first half. Monica McNutcase, Chinny Ogumake, they're not going to talk about it. But I will. Don't worry about it. I'm going to hold Olivia Miles and Paige Beckers to the same standard we hold Caitlin Clark to. That's what I'm doing. If nobody else is going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. 1,000%. 1,000%. Now, Stephanie Bonehead spoke to the media earlier today, all right? And she spoke about Caitlin Clark. They asked her a bunch of things. Oh, she also spoke here at the podium. I'm trying to see if anybody else spoke. I just want to get into this one quick part here, and then we'll get to the podium conversations shortly after.
And my bad. My bad.
It was no sound. It was no sound. My bad, guys. My bad. She's talking about Caitlin Clark here.
Like to see your players grow like that.
It's why we do what we do. You want to help them be the best that they can be, help your team be the best that you can be. And when you see that, it's just you take a lot of pride in them and their individual accountability and ability to grow, taking it personal. You see the work that they put in and the fruits of their labor, and that's rewarding in itself. And I think more than anything, when you see them start to feel confident in it, in the things that you know that they're capable of, and the things that you know that our team is going to need to be successful, and they take pride in it. I mean, when you start to see them own it, that's when as a coach you feel the most satisfaction, and I think both of them have done that.
And specifically with Caitlin on defense, what are you seeing? What's different of late?
Well, number one, a mentality, like I don't want to say willingness, but an understanding that this is necessary. Number two, a physicality, a different kind of physicality. She is dictating now instead of reacting to things that are happening. She's capable. We know she's capable. She's always been capable. And now she understands how important it is at this level in particular, and to, our ultimate goal in positioning ourselves to win. And I think she's taking great pride in it. And I'm really proud of her.
Yeah, I'm proud of Caitlin too. I'd be more proud when you be quiet and get the hell out of her way when she's on offense. That would be really nice. I'd be very proud of you if you could do that, Stephanie White. Just get out of the girl's way. How about that? I think we all would be very grateful and appreciative of that. Just get out of her way. Just get out of her way. Okay, it's a sold-out standing room only tonight, by the way. Caitlin Clark sold it out. 19,300 people. What else can you say, man? Caitlin Clark, she's the GOAT, man. She packed out the building. It's going to be rocking and rolling in there tonight. I'm trying to see if we have any. We have Stephanie White at the podium. I'm trying to see if any players spoke at the podium here right before the game. Let me see if did they get Caitlin Clark, or let me see if anybody else spoke before I play Stephanie Bonehead. All right, it looked like Stephanie White's the only one that spoke so far. So we'll run this and I'll see what else we got.
The end of the season, like you did with the first. I know, sorry, I was trying to report that better. Specifically, like, what is your team doing that's tightened up?
I think number one, we're defending better. We're doing a better job on the defensive end, finishing plays, and we're taking better care of the basketball. We're making sure we're making the right read, trying to have base hits instead of home run plays. And I think our execution in those moments are better. I think our poise in those moments has been better as well.
Yeah, just
Austin isn't here tonight, just how does that change things for you and the coaching staff in terms of preparation? Do you anticipate him to return this road trip?
Yeah, I mean, it changes things. I take a little bit more ownership of the offense when he's not here, and Bree will take some more ownership of the offense as well. And certainly that's part of the reason that we brought in Klopp to be able to help us on the defensive end of the floor and take over some of that, and Tully as well. They've been with us for a while, and so certainly, what we lose and miss not having Austin here. Collectively, just like you would on any team, right? Everybody has to give a little bit more. Everybody has to find a little bit more. And yes, I do anticipate him coming back on the trip.
Steph, you've been around the league for a while. Some with the growth in playing international basketball, especially here, selling out arenas all over the country, and just how this league is doing and how you played.
Yeah, I mean, it's really incredible. It's everything we thought it was going to be.
We got some Caitlin Clark audio as well. She spoke, so I'm gonna pull that up here shortly.
Everything we hoped it would be. I think when I was a part of my second time in Toronto, shooting it at a high clip, decision making, her balance improved, which is incredible. She seems to only get faster.
Efficiency of this.
Enjoying getting to know her.
What's allowed Kelsey to have so much efficiency this season?
Oh, she wants to go and ramble about Kelsey. Yeah, we moving on.
I think having an opportunity to do that, having an opportunity when we go over to scout opponents to talk with European coaches, I think is really, it's a lot of fun for us because we're basketball nerds, right? It's like you want to continue to grow, you want to continue to develop. Everybody has a little bit of a different style, but certainly, the international flair and some of the things that they run on the offensive end are really incredible, and we try to steal some of them. So.
Going off different concepts in the Atlanta game, the zone, played a big factor in the later part of that game. How has that evolved to become a weapon that you're able to utilize now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a little bit better feel of why we're using it. I think we have a little bit better understanding of our positioning. So we don't have to do a ton of reps in practice, especially because there's not much.
All right, that's enough of you, Bonehead. I'm sorry. I can't listen to Bonehead too much. My ears are. I need a napkin. My ears are starting to bleed. I can't listen to that lady too much, man. 1 a.m. in Munich. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Munich, Germany is in the building. Hey, look, now I got to show y'all this because I don't know who this little dude is, but you a smooth operator. This little guy here bought Caitlin Clark some flowers to the game. You a smooth operator, little guy. I don't know who this dude is, this little kid is. You pulled up with some flowers for her. You smooth. You a smooth operator. When you become an adult, you going to be a bad boy. I'm telling you. Oh, that was a girl. Oh, that was very sweet of her. That was very sweet of her. That was nice. That was a nice gesture. Now look, let's take a look at the Caitlin Clark takeover. Let's take a look at the way Canada is on fire. The way Canada is on fire for Caitlin Clark.
Yo, what's going on? This is the Caitlin Clark effect. Take a look at this.
Look at all these people. Jules, this looked like the line to get into Summer Madness 1.
Like, I know Toronto loves themselves a line, but this is next level. Clearly, Toronto's got the fever. Yo, what's going on?
Toronto's got the fever. That was a good line. That was a good line there, sir. Toronto's got the fever. I like that. That was a good line. I like that one. All right, let's see here. Let me pull this up for y'all. We got a couple Caitlin Clark clips at the podium. We still don't have the full thing uploaded anywhere yet, so I'll just play a couple of clips from it for you guys. We're just outside of game time, man. We are about to rock and roll, man. Please hit the like button. Let's do it. Caitlin, what you got to say?
When you think about your own legacy and when people use the words like Caitlin Clark effect, what do you want that to mean when people think back on your legacy as a player?
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope at the end of the day, like, a lot of my favorite players growing up, like, I don't know how many points they ever ended up scoring, or I don't know how many.
Hey, Jules, if you know, you know. Hey, SM1 was wrapped around the block.
Back on your legacy as a player.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope at the end of the day, like, a lot of my favorite players growing up, like, I don't know how many points they ever ended up scoring, or I don't know how many three-pointers they made. Hopefully it's just the impact that you can leave on people and the way you made them feel, and I think that's kind of been the story of my career, and I hope, you know, when I'm done playing one day, that's what people remember the most about me, is the way I've been able to unite people to cheer on basketball and love a game, or bring people together to, you know, love a sport in a way that they've maybe never have before. Like, there's so many people that have come up to me and been like, I've never watched women's basketball before, and I don't take offense to that. Like, I think that's a really cool thing to, you know, bring people in that have maybe never experienced something that I've loved all my life. And so I hope, you know, when I'm done, that's probably the biggest thing that I'll probably look back on my career and be proud of, is just the amount of people that I've been able to bring in and enjoy the game that I've always loved since I was a young kid.
When you think about your
Nice. Now let me pull this one up for y'all.
Be in Toronto and experience the city, so just super excited about that. Obviously, I've traveled internationally and played in a lot of different places, and I think it's really fun to just see different parts of the world. And, you know, basketball is a game that brings a lot of people together, and I think that's what's so amazing about it. And I think that's kind of what I've experienced and been able to see from afar for them through their first season. It's just the amount of people that are supporting the tempo and are excited about the tempo and excited about women's basketball in this country. And obviously their NBA team here is fantastic, so that certainly helps as well. But I think that's the biggest thing, is just the excitement. I mean, even at our hotel last night, there was a few people that came up to us and were like, you know, we love the tempo and we're so excited for the game tomorrow. They maybe said they would be cheering for us this game, but just to see their excitement and their joy for the tempo and just basketball in general is really cool.
Okay. The love is real. Look, the love is real in Toronto right now.
Granted, like, it's really cool that people are waiting 2.5 hours before. Like, I don't know if I...
Yo, people were waiting 2.5 hours before the game. People was outside for 2.5 hours waiting to see the Clark show, baby. They're not lining up for 2.5 hours to watch a girl who can't make a damn layup, the lean, mean, tumbling, rebound, me-bound machine. Ain't nobody lining up 2 hours to see that. You damn near have to let me in for free. Forget let me in for free. You're going to have to pay me to go in there. You're going to have to give me free food. You're going to have to gas up my car. You might even have to throw me some money toward my bills. I'm just saying. People are not lining up to watch no lean, mean, me-bound machine. At all.
For granted, like, it's really cool that people are waiting 2.5 hours before. Like, I don't know if I would ever do that, but I really appreciate their support. Like, that's a really cool thing. And it just shows how much this one opportunity means to people, to be able to see a player that they probably watched on TV a lot and experience a moment that they've, you know, felt through the TV screen or, you know, seen online. And I think that's a really cool thing. So I'm just super excited that I get to play tonight. For granted, like, it's really cool.
So that's Caitlin Clark on all the love she's receiving in Toronto, man. Six. Caitlin Clark getting treated like Drizzy Drake in Toronto. OVO, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Corey New. CC unleashes tonight, 42, 12, and 6. I would love that. My guy Corey, he'll probably join at halftime. Shout out to Richard Lyon. Wear a KTV XYT t-shirt when you go to San Francisco next year, man. Look, they might try to arrest me. Hey, they might try to arrest me if I wear that. I don't got time to be going to jail over these people, man. I don't have time for that. I don't have time. All right, almost game time. Now, before we get to it, we're about 5 minutes outside of game time. Chinny Ogumake, she spoke about Caitlin Clark. I'm not sure where she went with this. I have not seen it. I haven't seen it, but let's take a listen. It seems like she might be trying to butter up Caitlin Clark because we all been bombing on the whole ESPN telecast that y'all don't want to listen to, that I never listen to. Let's take a look at what Ogumake had to say.
Round of applause, fourth Conference Player of the Week for Caitlin Clark. We all know she is an amazing shooter, an excellent point guard, but what I personally love is how she continues to improve each and every year, and I'll show you exactly how she gets it done. Run the tape, baby. Because Caitlin, first, it's the mid-range. She's already made 32 mid-range shots. You see her getting the pin down in the corner. That's more than her first 2 seasons combined, and once you're late, it's already down. It's straight cash money. Nice shot. And then she's also improved with her reads. Normally she can light things up, but she's patient. This is what I call a good to great. She's so great that all eyes are on her. She doesn't settle for the three. She instead is going to find her teammates and keep them involved. Great finish by Aaliyah Boston. And then, last but not least, I mean, she's such a great reader of the game, but also look at her push back and these assists. Again, she could shoot that, but
I'm not gonna lie, Chinny Chin Ogumake, it's a little bit late. You're a little bit late. Hit the like button. You're a little bit late because you've been hating for 3 years. And furthermore, awful coaching in KTV break it down better. I'm just saying, awful coaching, shout out to him. He breaks the highlights down way better than Chinny Chin Ogumake. Sorry, you are late to the party. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, Brittany Sykes is playing today? Oh. Now, all of a sudden, Brittany Sykes want to play. If you don't sit your ass down somewhere, Brittany, she's nice. She can hoop. Brittany Sykes can hoop. Now she's healthy enough to play. This is nuts, man. People just be trying to get over on the fever, bro. I'm not feeling this. Brittany Sykes, you could have waited till the next game. You could have waited till the next game, mama. All right, bro, guys, we're right outside of game time. Give me your Caitlin Clark stats. I got Caitlin Clark with a monster, 35 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. 35, 9, and 6 for the GOAT Caitlin Clark and another big win for the Indiana Fever. Give me your Caitlin Clark stats. Let's do it. Erica Perkins, 27, 12, and 4, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, and a win. Clark show, baby. Let's go, Erica. Clark show, baby. Or Eric, pardon me, Eric Perkins. Shout out to you. Clark show. Let's do it. Yeah, Jules. Shout out to the Mod Squad is in the building. Tay, Randy, Jules, my bro Jameson. He'll probably join at halftime. She's definitely trying to get on our good side. I'm not buying it. I watched you be jealous on ESPN, hating on Caitlin Clark for 3 straight years. I'm not buying it, Ogumake. Sorry. Shout out to Randy. He said 42, 18, and 10. I love that, Randy. Dave Duran, 38, 14, and 6. Amy, 42, 11, and 6. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sarah Grave, CC, 45, 15, 8, and 5 with a big win. I love it. I love it. Melanated, 32, 11, and 5. Let's do it. Let's do it. ATV. I think the Tempo are going to compete tonight, though. I think it's going to be a good game. Shout out to Sammy, 42, 12, and 10. I'll take a 40-point triple-double any day of the week. Shout out to Candace, 34, 5, and 2. Okay, that's a good stat line, Candace. Let me see. Emily David, 25, 10, and 4. Jules, 30, 10, and 8. Shrubby, 28, 10, and 6. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Cook Racing, Inc., 38, 12, and 8. William Smith, 34, 11, and 8. Tyram, 35, 10, and 10. Let's do it. Okay, these are some good stat lines. Damn. All right, man. Tip-off's about to go down. Shout out to Stone Milk Mo, our UK brother. 12 a.m. in the UK. The movie is about to begin. In the interest of public safety, please stand well back when the threes commence. Your safe participation is important to us. Chat sold out too. Shout out to the chat. Jump ball. Indiana Fever win the jump ball off of Michaela Timpson. We're off and rolling. Clark show, baby. Let's go. Caitlin Clark gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing, chat. Hit the like button. Let's go. Shout out to Jim Bertolina. Tonight's a CC forecast. 28 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds with a 100% chance of Maurice keeping it real. Caitlin missed the first shot. Keeping it real with the other commentators. While the other commentators keep making stuff up. Go CC, go Fever. Shout out to Jim Bertolina. Much love. All right, Toronto Temple got the ball. Brittany Sykes got the ball up top. Sykes gets in the lane. Floater, miss. Offensive rebound for the Tempo, miss. Aaliyah Boston gets the rebound. Here comes the Caitlin Clark show. Clark pushing it up the floor. Getting in the mid-range. Short. 0 for 2 for Caitlin Clark. That's a good shot. Here comes Marina Mabry off the screen. 3. Miss. Lexi Hall with the rebound. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Throws it up to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell going at Izzy Harrison. Kicks it out to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall gets in the lane and scores. Good shot, Lexi. Good work, Lexi. Indiana Fever up 2-0. Lexi Hall driving to the basket. Marina Mabry couldn't catch the pass, out of bounds off the tempo. Lexi Hall scores it. Okay. Aaliyah Boston inbounds to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bringing it up the floor. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark come up. Backdoor pass from Aaliyah to Kelsey. Kelsey scores the layup. Good pass from Aaliyah to Kelsey. 4-0 Indiana Fever. Michaela Timpson showing that versatility. Now she's guarding Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry drive, kicks. Missed on the three. Indiana Fever can't get the rebound. Back out to Marina Mabry. Another three. Another miss. Caitlin Clark, you got to box out, Caitlin. You got to box out, CC. Got to box out. We giving up too many offensive rebounds. Shout out to Go Boy. Serious question. Is it possible that Angel Reese is legally blind? Look at her history. She refused to do shoot around or play horse. Just asking. That's hilarious, Go Boy. That's hilarious. I think Angel Reese is just terrible. All right, here comes the tempo. Kick out. Harrison, wide open three. Another miss. Brittany Sykes skying for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. Oh, they call it out on the Fever. That looked like that was out on Brittany Sykes. We got to box out and get rebounds, man. We not rebounded well enough. Caitlin Clark guarding you, Skida. Marina Mabry gets it to Brittany Sykes, defended by Lexi Hall. Brittany Sykes drives it and nearly got the and one on Lexi Hall. Brittany Sykes will head to the free throw line. Brittany Sykes makes the first free throw. Toronto gets on the board. Brittany Sykes converts the second free throw. The chat is lit. Hey, chat, y'all lit, man. Y'all lit, chat. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Indiana Fever, 2-point lead. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell turning the corner, gets in the lane, misses the layup. Michaela Timpson all over the offensive glass and puts it in. Michaela Timpson has been balling. Marina Mabry looking for a three. Passes out. Deflected. Turned over. Michaela Timpson bringing it up. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark with a three. Off. 0 for 3 for Caitlin. That should have been a foul. Lexi Hall got fouled on that offensive rebound, man. Come on, Caitlin. Get it going. KK is balling, man. As a starter, she's averaging 9.6 rebounds and 5 starts. Michaela Timpson is getting better and better, man. Kiki Rice bringing it up. Kick ball by Lexi Hall. (6-2) Indiana Fever. Toronto tempo inbounded. Here comes Marina Mabry. Drops it off to Isabel Harrison. Is that Isabel Harrison? Harrison scores it. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Backdoor pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey scores it. Great pass from Caitlin to Kelsey. The backcourt is clicking and rolling already. Marina Mabry bringing it up. Going inside. Skida missed the layup. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Pull up three, short. Lexi Hall battling for the offensive rebound, fouled by Anissa Morrow, the newly acquired Anissa Morrow from the Connecticut Sun. Let's go. Good hustle, Lexi. Caitlin Clark inbounds it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah gets it back to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin getting in the lane, turn around, fade away, bucket. CC Clark show, baby. It don't take long. She's like a microwave. It don't take long to heat up, damn it. Caitlin Clark driving and scoring. Turnaround jump shot. Here comes Marina Mabry. Kicking it out to Harrison. Harrison pump fakes Aaliyah Boston. Driving it. Good defense. Good help, Michaela Timpson. Caitlin Clark looking up the floor. Throws it to Lexi Hall. Lexi, catch, shoot, three. Bang! Lexi Hall knocks down a three in transition. The assist to Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever running, baby. 12-4 Indiana Fever. Timeout, Sandy Brondillo, Toronto Tempo. Timeout, Tempo. The Indiana Fever are rocking and rolling right now. Playing in transition. Lexi Hall, I think her foot was on the line. I think that's going to be reviewed as a 2-point shot, guys. But Lexi Hall stepping in, shooting the ball with confidence. I like that. She shot it with confidence. We'll get into the early box score here. Indiana Fever up 12-4. Lexi Hall is 2 for 2, 5 points. So far, I think that's going to be switched. Oh, they called it a 2. So yeah, 2 for 2, 4 points for Lexi Hall. Michaela Timpson's got 2 points and a monster offensive rebound. Kelsey Mitchell got 4 points and an assist. Caitlin Clark, 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Indiana Fever are on the move. Indiana Fever are on the move. Playing fast. I'm liking the tempo. I'm liking all of that. I'm liking the pace that we're playing with. I am liking the pace we're playing with, guys. Lexi Hall always stepping on the line, huh? Her and Kelsey always do that. They always do that. They always do that. So the Indiana Fever, they're doing what we want early. The ball is in Caitlin Clark's hands. She's taking 4 shots already, so she's being aggressive, looking for her offense. And the Indiana Fever are on the move, man. We're playing well. Playing well so far here in the first quarter. I would like to clean up the offensive glass. We're doing this cross match where we have clearly Stephanie White. The team has enough confidence in Michaela Timpson to be able to guard the best perimeter player. And they're putting Caitlin Clark on a big that's not as involved in the offense. But Caitlin Clark has to box out and keep that big off the offensive glass. We've given up offensive rebounds already. And that has been an Achilles heel of the Indiana Fever so far in this season. We've given up 4 offensive rebounds already. The game just started. The game literally just started. We're on pace to give up over 20 offensive rebounds. And versus the Minnesota Lynx, the Aces, the better teams, we can't give up all these extra possessions. Over 1,400 in the building. Hit the like button. We appreciate you. American Patriot, KTV, great announcer, ESPN still talking about how great Reese is. It's ridiculous, American Patriot. It's ridiculous. The fact that Monica McNutt and them couldn't be honest and Andrea Carter couldn't be honest about the fact that girl wasn't playing well it's a microcosm of everything that's going on with the WNBA media. Lexi's due for a good offensive game. We need it. We need a good offensive game from her. We need her to get her confidence back. Lexi Hall was looking like a player, a boxer that got punched and they were no longer willing to let their hands go because they were scared of something coming back at them. So we need Lexi Hall to knock down some shots and get that confidence back that I think Stephanie White robbed her of, to be honest with you. Shout out to Scott Blood. KTV, love your commentary, bro. Love your play-by-play. This is my first time. I'll be back. Much love, Scott Blood. Much love. Much love. 19,300 in the building. Caitlin Clark sold out the building, man. It is lit. It's lit. Sandy Brondillo. Much love, Sandy. We love you, Sandy. They try to paint you as racist. We know you're not racist, Sandy. We love you, Sandy. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Sandy rock with and support Caitlin, so we rocking with Sandy. Sandy, you might need to come coach the Fever next year when we get rid of Stephanie White. Shout out to y'all. Hit the like button. We back in action. Kiki Rice, point guard from UCLA, bringing the ball up the floor. Is that Kiki Rice? Nah, that ain't Kiki. I think that is. Yeah, that's her. Isabel Harrison got the ball up top. Gets it to Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry can get hot quick. They blitz Marina Mabry. Isabel Harrison down low. Miss. Shot clock violation on the tempo. Good defense. Way to make an adjustment. We're not switching. We're blitzing Marina Mabry, forcing somebody else to beat you. You know Marina Mabry can get hot. Blitz her on those ball screens, double her, and see if somebody else can do something. Caitlin throws it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell throws it to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark coming off a screen from down low. Caitlin Clark gets in the lane. Good block. Foul. Caitlin Clark fouled by Harrison going to the rim. That was a good block too, though. Oh, yeah, that's a block. That's a foul down low. The lower body. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's 100% a foul. Dejanay's twin, that's hilarious. Caitlin Clark makes the first free throw. Shout out to Red Austin. I appreciate you. Much love, Red Austin. Much love. Appreciate you always. Caitlin Clark makes the first free throw. Yo, it's really annoying watching them always do this and want to review. Caitlin Clark missed the second free throw. Offensive rebound by Michaela Timpson. Kick out to Caitlin Clark. Good offensive rebound on the free throw, KK. KK be hustling, man. Caitlin gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, step back, 3. Knocks it down. Indiana Fever up early, 16-4. Uh-oh, Toronto, y'all might get embarrassed in front of 19,000 people. Y'all better step y'all game up. Kiki Rice gets it to Marina Mabry. She's about to look for offense. Marina Mabry, step back, 3 over Timpson. Knocks it down. Money Mabry from 3. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Throws it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall, handoff to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey going one-on-one. Turns the corner. Gets down in the lane. Nice reverse from Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell off to a good start. Caitlin Clark defending. Foul called on Caitlin Clark. Foul Usaita going to the rim. All right. We got some substitutions coming here. Subs coming here. Monique Billings checked into the game. Sophie Cunningham in the game. Marina Mabry missed that 3. Anissa Morrow, offensive rebound, scores it. KK, you got to box her out. That girl go hard on the boards. Here comes Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Gets a screen from Michaela Timpson. Throws it into Michaela Timpson. Turnover. Here comes Mabry. Bounce pass to Brittany Sykes. They score. Here come the tempo. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor now. Caitlin Clark kicks it to Monique Billings. Monique Billings throws it to Michaela Timpson. Michaela Timpson scores it over Anissa Morrow. Nice little jump hook from Michaela Timpson. Aaliyah Boston to the bench. Lexi Hall to the bench. Timmy Fag Benlay into the game for the tempo. Here comes Timmy driving the baseline. Nice reverse from Timmy Fag Benlay over Monique Billings. Indiana Fever pushing it. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Gets in the lane. Turns the corner. Blocked by Timmy. Oh, Indiana Fever not getting back. Indiana Fever didn't get back. Timmy Fag Benlay getting a layup. 22-15, Indiana Fever up. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Kelsey Mitchell got the ball up top. Drives it in the lane. Foul going to the rim. Kelsey Mitchell going to the free throw line. Indiana Fever up 7, 22-15. Timmy Fag Benlay got in the game making an impact. 2 quick baskets for the tempo. CC getting 0 screens. Yeah, they ain't setting no real screens, bro. Kelsey Mitchell knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Shout out to BD. Lexi stepping on the 3-point line beats the hell out of her recent habit of stepping on the sideline when she catches a pass. We love Lexi. Yeah, Lexi's been stepping out of bounds on the sideline at least once a game. That's a good point. That's true. That's true. Kelsey Mitchell makes both free throws. Caitlin Clark to the bench. In comes Ty Harris. Marina Mabry guarded by Sophie Cunningham. Gets a screen. Kicks it out to Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow puts it on the floor. Pulls up a three. Miss. Rebound Kelsey Mitchell. Throws it in and turns it over. Brittany Sykes, top of the key. Three. Miss. Ty Harris coming in. Shout out to Spooky. I appreciate you. No, I do not show the game. You will get your channel flagged for that. Ty Harris for three. Miss. Way off. That shit hit the backboard first. Yeah, you cannot show games that are on ESPN and all that. You will get a YouTube strike. I don't do that. Here comes Monique Billings. That's travel. Monique Billings gets in the lane. Out of control. Miss. All right, here comes Anissa Morrow pushing it up for the tempo. Anissa Morrow drives and one score over Ty Harris. 17 for the tempo. Anissa Morrow makes the free throw. Ty Harris bringing it up. 24-18. Maisha Hines-Allen into the game for Michaela Timpson. Maisha Hines-Allen going down low. Kicks it out to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey, step back three over Sykes. Knocks it down. Kelsey Mitchell is cooking right now. 14 in the first quarter for Kelsey Mitchell. She is rolling. Kiki Rice gets in the mid-range. In and out. Anissa Morrow couldn't get the offensive rebound. Out of bounds, Indiana Fever ball. Fever got a 9-point lead, 27-18. Kelsey Mitchell is on fire in this first quarter. Ty Harris throws it to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham gets a screen. Fouled on the pass. Sophie Cunningham fouled by Kia Nurse. Sophie Cunningham will go to the free throw line. Shout out the Panther God. Sophie makes the first free throw. Shout out the Panther God. We in here, KTV. Fever need to box out on defense. That's a fact. They got to box out, man. Indiana Fever got to start boxing out. They give up way too many offensive rebounds. Sophie Cunningham misses the second free throw. Brittany Sykes on the rebound. Here comes Brittany Sykes. She going to go at Sophie. She going to go at her. She going downhill. Kick out to Kiki Rice. Swings it up top. Anissa Morrow for three. Miss. Sophie Cunningham on the rebound. Gets it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets a screen from Maisha Hines-Allen. Swings it to Sophie. Sophie Cunningham for three. Bang! The blonde bomber from three. Sophie Cunningham knocks it down from the three-point line. 13-point lead for the Fever, 31-18. Brittany Sykes getting the screen from Anissa Morrow. Swings it to Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow with the turnover. Here comes Ty Harris pushing it up the floor. Pulls it out. Goes inside to Maisha Hines-Allen. Maisha Hines-Allen, offensive foul. Sophie Cunningham's getting booed, by the way. They must be mad that she don't want dudes to play in a women's league. All right, Brittany Sykes bringing it up. 40 seconds left. Swings it to Timmy Fag-Benley. Back to Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes off a screen, trying to turn, get the baseline. Oh, that was a beautiful step through by Sykes. She couldn't make the layup. Maisha Hines-Allen couldn't corral the rebound. Out of bounds, tempo ball. That was a hell of a step through on the baseline by Brittany Sykes. That was a beautiful step through. She just smoked the layup. Kiki Rice inbounding for the tempo. Gets it to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse for 3. Knocks it down. Kia Nurse hits the 3. Cuts the lead down to 10. Here comes Ty Harris. Ty Harris got the ball up top. What we doing? Getting a screen from Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell got the ball up top. Kelsey's going to get a screen from Sophie. Here comes Kelsey. Ooh, Hezzy getting in the lane. Scores it. What a Hezzy from Kelsey with a scoop shot lay-in. 16 and a quarter for Kelsey. Kiki Rice gets in the lane and scores it at the buzzer. Great move from Kiki Rice to score it at the buzzer. They said, KTV, when you declaring for the draft, I'll step in the W and average 30. I'll go to the W and average 30 right now and do YouTube videos every day about it. Oh, man. Shout out to the chat, man. We got a lot of people in here in the building. I appreciate y'all. We will have a halftime show with Phil and the guys, so stick around for that. Definitely want to hear what my guys have to say at halftime. We'll get into the box score here. Indiana Fever with a 10-point lead, 33-23 at the end of the first quarter. Caitlin Clark, 1 of 5, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound for Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell on a heater here in the first quarter, 6 of 8, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 16 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound in the first quarter for Kelsey Mitchell. She is cooking. Aaliyah Boston, no points. Aaliyah Boston has done nothing in the first quarter. She only played 5 minutes. I don't know if there's a injury, but yeah, Aaliyah Boston's barely played. Michaela Timpson, 2 of 2, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Lexi Hull's got 4 points, 2 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham, 4 points off the bench. We're looking good so far. I like the tempo and the pace that we are playing with. Marina Mabry is 1 of 4, all threes, 3 points, 2 assists. Brittany Sykes, 1 of 5, 4 points. Brittany Sykes going to get it going. Marina Mabry's going to get it going at some point. Anissa Moros played well off the bench. She has 5 points and 2 rebounds for the tempo. 10-point lead for the Fever. Talk to me. How y'all feeling about this first quarter? I like the pace that we're playing with. I feel like Caitlin didn't need to come out at the 3-minute mark. That was early. That was very early for Caitlin Clark to be coming out. But anywho, a 10-point lead. I'll take it. I'll take it at the end of the first quarter. I'll take it. They took CC out way too early. The 3-minute mark? Like, come on, bro. Rib Tipping Sauce said Mitchell gets 40 tonight. Kelsey might. She might. Live stream the Atlanta game. Man, I ain't live streaming no damn Atlanta game. They ass. They not ass. I just can't stomach sitting and being forced to watch Angel Reese all game in slay-ups. And I have post-game videos to do. So, yeah. How many assists would you have, Kate? I average 30 and 8. I'm going to give you 30 and 8. If I'm playing with Caitlin, Caitlin going to have the ball the whole time. But, I'm just going to be a spot-up shooter for Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to – see, I know not to interrupt the Clark show. I'm going to be a role player. What is KK's offensive ceiling? I don't know, man. I think she could be really good around the basket as a finisher, a screener. I think she could, at her peak, she could be a 15 point per game big. I think she's capable of that. Shout out to y'all, man. We back in action. Caitlin Clark is back on the floor with Ty Harris, Sophie Cunningham, and Maisha Hines-Allen. All right, Marina Mabry bringing it up. Swings it to Kia Nurse. Isabel Harrison up top. Gets it to Marina Mabry. Mabry, one-leg fadeaway, knocks it down. That's a tough shot, Marina. That's a tough-ass shot, Marina. Ty Harris gets a screen from Sophie. Now Ty Harris gets a screen from Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston fouled on the screen. Shout out to Operation Buzz. Stephanie White uses CC to bail her out, in my opinion. That's a fair point, Operation. Caitlin Clark. Of course, Aaliyah Boston. Don't hand it off to Caitlin Clark. She spins in the lane, but she scored. Aaliyah Boston gets on the board. Here comes Marina Mabry. Isabel Harrison got the ball up top. Here comes the screen for Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry going one-on-one at Ty Harris. Step back. 3 off. Isabel Harrison can't chase down the rebound. Aaliyah Boston inbounds it to Caitlin Clark. Let's go, Caitlin. Turn up for me. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Defended by Kiki Rice. Caitlin Clark gets a screen from Aaliyah Boston. Drops it off to Aaliyah. Aaliyah can't finish on the layup. Out of bounds. Indiana Fever ball. Another Caitlin Clark assist. Smoked. Hit that like button, guys. Caitlin Clark inbounding it. Throws it into Sophie Cunningham. Turned over. Kiki Rice gets it to Marina Mabry. Mabry scores it. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Aaliyah Boston going one-on-one. Sophie kicks it back out to Aaliyah. Aaliyah, mid-range jump shot. In and out. Tempo with the rebound. Uskaida pushing it up the floor. Going at Hines Allen. Fouled. Every time somebody fouled, they doing this. Like, bro, don't do this. You fouled her. You fouled her. Yeah, that was a foul. That was a foul. Why didn't AB pass the KK in the paint too? Yeah, I don't know. All right. Uskaida shooting the free throw. Come on now. Michaela Timpson checks into the game. KK was open. She misses the second free throw. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Come on, Caitlin, get downhill. Get some offense going. Caitlin Clark gets a screen from Sophie. Step back 3 for Caitlin. Bang! Back that! Caitlin Clark with a 3. Here we go. Here we go. Toronto Tempo got the ball. Kiki Rice turning the corner on the baseline, comes back middle with a nice spin move on Ty Harris. Step through, left hand finish. Good move, Kiki Rice. Here comes Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. It's a foul. Caitlin Clark fouled, not on a shot, side out of bounds, or that inbound from under the rim. Kelsey Mitchell checks back into the game for Ty Harris. ESPN, y'all got to get y'all telecast together, man. This shit going in and out. What's going on? Aaliyah Boston gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark with a screen. Throws it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, step through. Missed another layup. Aaliyah Boston stinks at layups, bro. Aaliyah Boston just smoked another Caitlin Clark assist. Marina Mabry getting in the lane. Foul. Couldn't convert. Aaliyah Boston, bro. You're getting $6 million, Aaliyah. You're getting $6 million and you can't make a layup to save your life, bro. This girl just, I don't get it. $6 million and she can't make a layup, bro. Marina Mabry makes a free throw. 38-31 Indiana Fever right now. Aaliyah just be running in, throwing the shit up now, man. Shout out to MT. Can't get ESPN, so listening to your great play-by-play. Thanks, KTV. Much love, MT. Mabry makes the second free throw as well. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey drives in the lane. Missed the layup. Here comes Marina Mabry. Pull up three in transition. Short. Kiki Rice gets the rebound. Another three for the Tempo. They miss. Another offensive rebound. We got a rebound. Marina Mabry, snatch back, brings it out. Here comes Kiki Rice, driving in the lane, blocked by Aaliyah Boston. Here comes Caitlin Clark, pushing it up the floor. CC on the move. Gets it. What a pass to Aaliyah Boston. Boston made that layup. Thank you. What a pass, Caitlin. Indiana Fever up 8. They throwing it inside to Marina Mabry, trying to post up Kelsey, turned over. Good block on defense, Aaliyah. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the move again. Caitlin Clark. Step back three coming. Oh. Back door to Kelsey. Kelsey's fouled. Caitlin and Kelsey are playing really well together, by the way. They're playing really, really well together. Their chemistry is definitely back. Appreciate you, Terry. Hit that like button, guys. Halftime show on the way. Caitlin Clark inbounds it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah doesn't hand it off. Aaliyah, you could have just handed it off to Caitlin, bro. Aaliyah drives it and scores it. For whatever reason, Aaliyah does not want to hand the ball off to Caitlin Clark. I don't know what it is. Caitlin Clark has thrown the ball to this girl over and over. Isabel Harrison goes at Aaliyah. Can't finish it. Caitlin Clark helps out and gets the rebound. Here comes Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. CC on the move. Throws it into Michaela Timpson. Michaela Timpson fouled on the inbound pass. Lexi Hall's going to sub in for Sophie Cunningham. I'm liking the tempo so far. We got 42 points. We're playing fast at least. Jameson, yeah, everybody ESPN TV is glitching. Mine glitching over here too, man. I don't know what's going on with ESPN. ESPN, are y'all having a hard time paying the bills because Monica McNutt case is bringing down the ratings? I'm just saying. Monica McNutt, y'all get Monica McNutt up there too much. Now all of a sudden the channel glitching out. It's crazy. Let's get into the box score here real quick while we have a quick intermission. Caitlin Clark, 2 of 6, 1 of 3 from 3, 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell off to a blazing hot start, 16 points on 6 of 9. Aaliyah Boston, 3 for 6, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Lexi has 4. Michaela has 4. Monique Billings has 2. So that's what's going on right now. Let's look at for the tempo. What do they have going on? Marina Mabry starting to pick it up. She's got 9 points on 3 of 8, 9 points, 2 assists. And Anissa Morrow still sitting at 5. 10-point game. 10-point game. 10-point game, man. Let's see here. Shout out to Panther Guy. AB be throwing them extracurricular elbows. Panther Guy, she do all this shoulder dropping and throwing these elbows, missing all these layups. And then when she get called for offensive rebounds, she's like, for offensive fouls, she's like, no, bro. It's an offensive foul and you missed the layup, AB. Go to the other end of the court. How about that? That's all I'm saying. CC needs to start feeling it. She gonna start cooking up. I ain't worried. Never in my life have I seen a bigger point chaser than Kelsey Mitchell. What up, Treehouse? What up, Treehouse? Man, Indiana Fever got a lead, though. We up 10 with 5:40 left. We on pace for more than 100, you know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the ESPN glitchy. I don't know. ESPN probably getting hacked. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. That is hilarious, man. We ready for it to start back up, though, man. Can't wait to see what my guys got to say at halftime. AB not passing the CC. E King, I see it. She for whatever reason, whenever Caitlin Clark runs around Aaliyah Boston for a handoff, the girl refuses to hand the fucking ball off. I don't know what's going on. Aaliyah Boston, you starting to act like an op. You didn't mention her for MVP. You're not handing the ball off to her. You're starting to act like an op. All right, guys, we're back in action here. Appreciate all of you for joining me. You could be anywhere, but you're here with the family. Aaliyah Boston, pump fake at the three-point line. Short jump shot, knocks it down. Did Caitlin Clark throw that to her? Marina Mabrey hands it off to Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes turned over. Kelsey Mitchell with a steal. She's going to lay that in. 18 in the first half so far for Kelsey Mitchell. 14-point lead for the Fever. Marina Mabrey looking for a screen from Timmy Fagbenle. Gets the screen. Throws it in to Fagbenle. Good help. Won't go. Van Cole can't hit the three. Aaliyah Boston gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark gets a screen. Caitlin Clark off the screen. Crossover. Step back. Getting in the lane. Foul. And one. Caitlin Clark gets the and one. CC stirring the pot, whipping up a pot or something. Caitlin Clark whipping up a pot or something, man. Let's go. Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. Makes the free throw. Brittany Sykes with a crossover. That was a beautiful move. Yo, Brittany Sykes moved like an NBA player. Just her movement is she moved like a Shea. Caitlin Clark drives it. That's a foul, man. That's a foul. Caitlin Clark getting fouled going to the rim. They're not calling it. Like, she clearly got bumped. Like, come on, man. Fagbenle, but they call a blocking foul for Fagbenle. Timmy Fagbenle can get calls, but Caitlin Clark can't. This is bull. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn and congratulations on her award once again. Timmy Fagbenle going to the free throw line. Sykes is really good. I really like the way Brittany Sykes moves. I just her movement. I like how she play. Timmy Fagbenle misses the first free throw. Appreciate you posting this, Randy. Mod Squad is in the building, baby. Lexi Hole on the rebound. All right, Lexi, we don't need you dribbling too much. Get it to the Clark show, baby. Get it to the Clark show. Caitlin Clark throws it into Monique Billings. She got fouled. Monique Billings will go to the free throw line. They got Ryan Rucco apologizing for ESPN's technical difficulties. Ryan, don't say sorry. It ain't your fault. Don't be the fall guy. Blame Monica McNutt, Andrea Carter, and Ogumake. They the reason the damn shit is glitching all over the place. It's not Mr. Ubet. It's not your fault, bro. We're not blaming Ryan Rucco. Monique Billings makes the first free throw, misses the second. Here comes Brittany Sykes pushing it up the floor, defended by Kelsey Mitchell. Swings it to Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow gets it to Timmy Fag-Benley, defended by Michaela Timpson. Deflection. Gets it to Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice looking for a screen. Nowhere to go. Throws it. Anissa Morrow, corner, 3. Air ball. Lexi Hall with the rebound, gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark throws it up to Monique Billings. Monique Billings can't finish it. Brittany Sykes, mid-range, pull up, knocks it down. Brittany Sykes is a smooth operator. A smooth operator. Shout out to Panther God. He said ESPN glitching like the Matrix. That's a fact. That's a fact. Monique Billings got the ball up top. Gets it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall driving the baseline. Gets in the lane. Misses the lay-in. That was a tough lay. That was a tough lay. Appreciate you, Panther God. Here comes Brittany Sykes, the smooth operator, defended by Lexi Hall. 14-point game. Brittany Sykes, oh my God. She smoked the layup. Yo, Brittany Sykes flew past Lexi Hall so fast, but smoked the layup. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. 50-36, 14-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Sir Capo said, I'm on Rebecca Lobo watch. You bugging. You wilding. All right, Indiana Fever, 14-point lead. Kelsey Mitchell, 7 of 10, 18 points, 2 assists. Caitlin Clark, 9 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds on 3 of 8 shooting. Aaliyah Boston, 4 of 7. She's got 8 points, 2 rebounds. So the big three getting it done so far here for the Indiana Fever. I mean, Toronto, they just they don't have enough. I think they need Marina Mabry to get crazy hot, and she's 1 of 6 from 3. Mabry getting hot is I think their only real hope. That's their hope to stay in this game. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn. I'm sick but still here. Time to fever up. Let's go, ladies. KTV, my favorite sports podcaster. Maurice, you're fantastic. Let's have a W. Much love, Miss Harley Quinn. Much love, Miss Harley Quinn. Feel better, man. Feel better. We can't hold on to rebounds. That's the problem with the Fever, though. Hit the like button. That's the real problem with the Fever is where you can't get away with giving up all these second chances to the better teams. We've given up 8 offensive rebounds here in the first half so far. I mean, we've given up 15 and 16 offensive rebounds every single game. It's going to be hard to beat a team like the Lynx and the Valkyries if you're going to give up all of these extra possessions. And we smoking layups. Monique Billings, Caitlin Clark has had at least 3 to 4 assists blown. Aaliyah Boston done smoked 2 of them. Monique Billings smoked 1. Too many people smoking layups too. Too many smoke layups. Make sure you guys are subscribed here to Keep the Vision Reacted as well. I have post-game videos that go up there as well. Videos all throughout the day on KTV Reacted. So make sure you subscribe to Keep the Vision Reacted. Let me see, man. Indiana Fever, we up. I mean, the Indiana Fever are playing pretty good though. It's just the offensive rebounds. Caitlin Clark, she not shooting it great. There's a couple blown calls Caitlin didn't get going to the rim. She should have had another 4 free throw attempts, but it is what it is. Monique Billings hit the bottom of the rim on a layup. That's a fact, Gator Rick. We've seen people hit the bottom of the rim. I've seen people hit the top of the damn shot clock on layups on this team. I've seen some of the most diabolical things. So nothing surprises me at this point. Literally nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me. Kelsey Mitchell heads to the bench. Brittany Sykes hits a mid-range jumper out of the timeout. Raven Johnson subbed into the game. Why is Raven Johnson in it? Yo, Stephanie White, you just be doing anything, bro. Raven Johnson got no business being in the game. You could have just went back to Ty Harris if that was the case. Turnover by the Fever. Rice swings it. Kiki Rice going at Caitlin Clark. Kick out to Anissa Morrow. Back to Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice kicks it out to Timmy Fagbenle for 3. All right, 9-point game. What was this Raven Johnson substitution about? Why? Caitlin Clark for 3. Bang! Caitlin Clark with a catch and shoot 3. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Caitlin Clark knocks it down. Brittany Sykes got Debo on her. Gets it to Kiki Rice. Back to Brittany Sykes. She's going to drive it. Throws it back out to Fagbenle. Corner 3. Timmy Fagbenle. Timmy, I don't remember you shooting threes like this with the fever, bro. Caitlin Clark pushing it up the floor. Throws it to Maisha Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen scores it. Assist to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark stepping it up. Caitlin Clark starting to stir the pot, whipping up a pot of something. Here comes Brittany Sykes, one-on-one with Caitlin Clark. Mid-range, pull up, knocks it down. Yo, Brittany Sykes can hoop. I told y'all, Brittany Sykes is a smooth operator, explosive first step, not a three-point shooter, but great in the mid-range and can get to the rim. Caitlin Clark on the back door, drops it off to Michaela Timpson. Michaela Timpson finishes the Caitlin Clark assist. Here we go. We got Michaela Timpson trying to guard Brittany Sykes now. Brittany Sykes behind the back, dancing. Kicks it out to Anissa Morrow. Morrow for 3, knocks it down. Toronto tempo getting hot. 8-point game. I really don't understand this Raven Johnson substitution. Caitlin Clark, snatch back. Lost her. Swings it. Caitlin Clark gets it back again. Swings it to Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson is garbage. Why did you sub her in the fucking game, dog? Why did you sub Raven Johnson? That was so unnecessary. Why did you say there was no need for the Raven Johnson sub, man? We just let him back in the game. Brittany Sykes, 6 seconds left on the clock. Going one-on-one at Sophie. Here we go. Brittany Sykes for 3. Missed it. Indiana Fever will go into the half with a 57-49 lead. Caitlin Clark shook somebody out of their shoes. She should have shot it after that. When I cross somebody over, I don't give a damn what happened. I'm shooting. I put on a move like that, I'm shooting it. I ain't passing nothing after I put on a crossover like Caitlin Clark just put on. What up, Tay? Tay is in the building. Mod Squad, baby. The hell? Why? Like, this whole Raven Johnson substitution. Did Don Staley send you a text message that you saw on the bench? Did Don Staley text you Stephanie White and say you better get Raven Johnson in the damn game? That made no sense putting her in. If you just go back to Ty Harris then, or go back to Sophie or Lexi. What was the point? I really want to know what was the point in subbing in Raven Johnson in that moment. That was dumb as hell. Uncalled for. That is trying to be the smartest guy, the smartest person in the room. That's just thinking you smarter than everybody. Oh, I'm gonna trick him here. I'm gonna put in Raven Johnson. What the hell? What the helly? That was stupid. That was unnecessary. I'll get into the box score here real quick, and then I'm going to drop the link for Phil and the guys to join. Caitlin Clark, 4 of 9, 12 points, 5 assists. She's on double-double watch per usual at the half. Kelsey Mitchell, 18 points, 2 assists, 7 of 10 shooting. Aaliyah Boston, 8 points. Michaela Timpson playing great, making all her layups, 3 for 3, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Loving what Michaela Timpson is bringing. Lexi Hall, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Solid first half from Lexi Hall. Sophie Cunningham, 4 points. And for the Toronto tempo, Marina Mabry got 9. Brittany Sykes got 12. She's starting to find it. She's 5 of 11. Timmy Fagbenle, 2 of 2 from the three-point line. Timmy has 10 points and 3 rebounds. Indiana Fever, 8-point lead, 57-49 at the half. The link is in the chat. Phil and the guys, hit the link. Hit the link. Let's get it going for halftime. I feel like the Indiana Fever letting this team hang around, and that's dangerous. Whenever you letting a bad team hang around, they playing with house money. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. Please hit the like button, guys. Halftime show's about to get going, man. I didn't understand the thought process of the end of the second quarter substitution. I see Corey is here. I'm gonna grab Corey. And some of the other guys will be pulling up shortly, I'm sure. Let's see here. Go ahead, Corey. Talk to me.
Yeah, I saw something really good in the first quarter. CC was not having a good first quarter. But what I saw good was the other team members picking up her scoring slack. When they do that, we are a much different team and a much better team because we all know CC's going to get high. But when Lexi's coming through, when the Blonde Bomber's dropping a three, when Monique Billings is dropping and KK, we are a strong team, and they kept us in that first quarter, and that's a big positive. I haven't seen that in a while, and it was nice to see finally.
It was nice to see. I like the pace that we were playing with. Caitlin Clark started getting it going in the second quarter. Kelsey was off to a blazing hot start in the first quarter. I mean, she's playing really well.
When Kelsey's on point and CC's not, and the other team members are picking up some slack, we are a really strong team. But you just don't see it that often when the other players are picking up the scoring, because we all know CC can be effective with the passing and everything else. So it was nice to see. I was encouraged by what I saw this first half and that first quarter. I mean,
yeah. J-Dub, are you there? Okay, yeah. I tried to let you in, bro. Yeah.
Hey, what's 5150? I didn't see him yet.
He might be busy today. We don't know what he got going on.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I'm gonna add in Phil here. Okay, let's get Phil in here. Phil, talk to me. What'd you think about the first half, man?
Well, obviously Kelsey Mitchell doing her thing, but we don't have to worry about chasing the streak. She got that bag.
Thank you.
And came into that, and now we're running Caitlin a lot off ball. She's bringing the ball up, giving it up, running to the corner, running that lazy ass double screen, and not getting any screen. So what I don't like about her game right now is it takes the life out of her when she doesn't have the ball. Right. So we're walking it up, and then the other thing I see that we're doing, we're leaving early on the boards on the defensive end. We're leaving early, and we're not getting back on defense from the other end. They got it backwards. I don't know how they're doing that. Raven Johnson, there's no explaining that. We were always thinking she should be playing a few games back, but the player now, we're getting to the point we got to settle on about an 8-player rotation. We can't play everybody. This is not a nothing game. Every game right now, we need a win to get the seeding where we want it.
Yeah.
You can see we are not a road team. We are not a road team. If they don't sleep in their own bed, they don't play for shit.
Yeah, I think Stephanie is rotating her in there at the end of the quarter just to get her some experience, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Because, like Phil said, we need a high seed to progress in the playoffs, and
I think we definitely need the high seed. There's something else about that. I'm just looking at the broad of this game. Are you guys as concerned about all the extra possessions and offensive rebounds we give teams as I am? Am I overstating it?
No, we do not control the boards on any game that I'm aware of. We are weak on the boards at both ends, in my opinion. We do not know how to box out at all, and it's frustrating as hell. I think our best rebounder when it comes to power grabs is KK, and I've seen her jump up and rip the boards, but not our center. She doesn't know how to be strong. She's soft. Boston, I'm saying. But yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah,
we don't know how to box.
What do you think about that, Phil?
Well, KK is our center, so we just give up on Boston as a center. She doesn't want to play in there. She doesn't play well in there. She can't finish at the rim. KK is making almost all of her shots inside. and she's smaller. Aaliyah Boston, I guess what we did, we signed her to a contract and we said, we'll pay you $7 million if you'll give us 7 decent games a season, because she doesn't play. She hardly gets up and down the floor. She's running from the top of the key to the top of the key. How many times that's not Angel Rose down there boxing you out now. These girls from the tempo are not stout. They're thin.
Yeah.
Get down there and rebound. Get your big butt in there and go to work.
There is something underneath the surface that's going on with Boston. I don't know what it is. If it's an injury, if it's personal, if it's crap she's taking from other people other players in the league talking to her, talking smack about KK or about CC. I don't know what it is, but something's not right with her, and I've seen it most of the season. Ever since she signed that contract, $6.4 million. I don't know what it is, but something's not right with her.
Am I the only one that's noticing it? Again, if I'm over exaggerating, you guys are fine and in the clear to let me know. She doesn't when Caitlin Clark comes for a handoff, she doesn't hand it off to her. Am I the only one that feels that way?
No,
that's the new thing.
It's obvious. I think there were 6 opportunities there, and she gave it to her once.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm saying about there's something going on underneath that's not right. Her and Cece last year, or even the first season, first CC, they were a team. That was Batman and Robin. They were a team. And this year, no.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Shout out to Fly Hippie. Appreciate you, bro. Much love to Fly Hippie, man. Yeah, I don't know what it is, to be honest. Even on the inbound play, when Kelsey will come off, Caitlin has the option to throw it to Kelsey or let her go by. She lets her go by, throws it to Aaliyah, and then Caitlin comes for the handoff. She refuses to hand it off. I just don't. And I've watched Caitlin throw this girl 3 or 4 assists that she's blown, so I just don't understand it. It's not like she's not passing it to you. Like,
I don't understand why when we do that sideline out of bounds, you watch that play with Sophie in the corner, the near corner. Why doesn't she throw the ball to Sophie and cut to the basket? That's wide open. We're constantly throwing it to the top of the key and doing nothing with it. Yeah. Sophie's player is clear off of her. Throw it to Sophie. Caitlin cuts to the basket, gets the ball, kicks it back to Sophie wide open, or else go in and lay it up and get fouled. Don't keep running that stupid ass play that we. What says coach always? Oh, I don't want to do that. They know that's coming. Everybody and their dog knows what's coming on your sideline out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do something different.
We gotta do something. Yeah, but also like I think at this point in the season, the experiments should be done. Why are we still experimenting? Yeah. Is Raven Johnson a part of the freaking rotation, or is she not?
No, she's not.
Or okay, if she's not, then Ty Harris should have been subbed back into the game if she's a part of the rotation. It's very clear that you refuse to play Sophie and Lexi at the same time. You've made that clear all season. You're not going to play them together. It's either or. Okay, it's either or. Is Ty Harris the backup guard that's going to be splitting the minutes with Caitlin and Kelsey, or is Raven Johnson a part of his rotation? Her randomly getting in for 2-minute spells does nothing. It makes no sense.
I agree. I don't get it.
Yeah, there's no explaining her rotations or her substitutions. There's no point at all for Caitlin to be out there with 4 bench players. At least keep 2 starters in the game. I prefer 3, but at least keep 2 starters in the game at all times. You don't have to keep giving up 15, 16-point leads because you throw everybody and their dog on the floor.
And then
I'm glad Dantas isn't here, for Christ's sake. We'd be playing her.
That's a fact. And then here's the thing, Phil, because this is what people do. So Caitlin Clark really started to play well in the second quarter. She finished the second quarter really, really well, right? But what happens is you had her out there with the bench unit, and in the midst of her playing well, the other team is still making a run because you don't have enough out there with her. Yeah, Caitlin got to the free throw line. She hit a three. She threw some assists, but you got her out there at the bench unit. So then because everybody like to nitpick with Caitlin Clark. So they'll run to the plus minus, but they won't say the fact that you threw her out there with Raven Johnson, Maisha Hines-Allen. And while Caitlin was playing great during that span, she's out there with Raven Johnson, who does not play. She's out there with backups. And now the Toronto Tempo cut the lead to a single-digit game, and then they'll run to say, oh, well, look at Caitlin's plus minus. I'm playing with the bench.
Yeah, that's easy to spot, though, on the sheet. Look at the 4 next worst plus minuses. Okay? That tells you who's playing at that time. But when you're looking at this mess, you're only 2 3-pointers away from Mabry to really having to have to work hard to win this game when we're playing it like it's a cupcake game. We're walking it up the floor. We got no energy. We got timeout. The commercial's damn near over before our team gets to the sideline. They're so lack of energy. Just crazy.
Yeah.
This game matters as much as the dream game. More. Yep. This is a game you're supposed to win. Win it.
Yeah.
And don't mess around.
But that's what's happening. And now you've let this team hang around. Kelsey shot 70% in the first half. Now, will she shoot 70% in the second half? I don't know. She's on fire, but I don't know that you're not going to cool off some. And I also noticed that Brittany Sykes is picking it up. Marina Mabry always has a chance of getting hot. And when you let a team like this hang around that's playing with house money, they got nothing to lose. Like, there's no pressure on them. And you let them hang around, and you're gonna be sweating in the fourth quarter, just like you did with the Seattle Storm, just like you did with an Atlanta Dream team that was missing 2 starters. And it's not necessary. We could have put this team away here in the second quarter.
Yep. All of their threes are wide open set shots. Go to the zone now and take the 3 off the table.
Phil, when did Timmy Fag-Benley start shooting like this? I don't remember her shooting like this with the Fever. The hell?
She didn't have a chance. We didn't set her up to shoot from the outside. Her game is she hasn't hurt us as bad as she could. She can go to the rack better than she's going, and she can rebound better than she's done in that half. The player that bothers me right now, Mabry. Sykes is going to go off if you keep leaving her open, but Mabry's going to keep trying to go off, and if she hits a couple, look out.
Yeah, Phil, you're 100% on. You're 100% on. All right. So
go to the zone and take away the 3-point shot.
Take away the 3. You got to take away that 3-point line. You have to take away the 3-point line. Hopefully we can keep it together, man. Hopefully, I don't know. I just feel like Stephanie White takes teams like this to try to showcase her brilliance and to make it about her, what she's trying to do.
And she ends up leading us right into another tight game that never should have happened in the first place.
Exactly.
And her subs that give no support to CC has been a flaw of hers all season long, except for when CC was injured. But this is a pattern with her. She does this, and it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, I agree. All right, the second half's about to get underway. Hopefully we can close them out, and Caitlin Clark, she can keep going what she got had rolling in the second quarter.
I'm hoping for a blowout, but I think we'll win this one.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate you guys.
Later, brother.
Later, bro. Appreciate you, Phil. Any final words, Phil?
Don't forget to send my regards to Whitrock.
Hey, Phil, did I cook him up with the chef's outfit, repping CC or what?
You did a great job, and I felt sorry for Charles because Whitlock uses him like a bobblehead doll, and I'm like, and he plays his part too. He's like, yes sir, yes sir.
Oh boy, Marina Mabry just hit a 3. All right, Phil, appreciate you.
Get the zone out. Let's go.
Phil called it out. The Marina Mabry thing. Here we go. I'm gonna get to all you guys as supers as well at the next break here. Aaliyah Boston scores it. Here comes Brittany Sykes. Indiana Fever up 59-52. Marina Mabry, another three. Back-to-back threes for Marina Mabry. Here she comes. We told y'all. Look, Phil, I'm telling y'all, Phil be calling stuff out at halftime, and it always happens the way he says. Caitlin Clark was wide open, Aaliyah. Kelsey Mitchell never get mad. Kelsey Mitchell was about to crash out on Marina Mabry. What the hell? Kelsey Mitchell was ready to whoop ass. Yeah, Kelsey. I ain't never seen Kelsey get mad like that. Kelsey Mitchell gets in the lane. That should have been a foul. Kelsey got fouled on that. Here comes Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall getting it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark lost it. Kicked it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall for three. Missed. Here comes Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry, another three. Missed it. Michaela Timpson with the rebound. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Gets a screen from Michaela Timpson. Sidestep three. Caitlin Clark. Bang! Clark show, baby. Marina, you can shoot a three? Well, damn it, we can do it too. We can do it too. Let's go, Caitlin. Caitlin answering Marina from three. Marina trying to cook up. Marina is trying to cook right now. Caitlin Clark up to 15. Foul on Kelsey Mitchell. Calm down, Kelsey. I know you mad. Calm down. Calm down. Shout out to Synth Man. If AB cannot take advice from Candace Parker and Draymond Green, she's a lost cause. Uncoachable. Synth Man, you are correct. Because Draymond and them was trying to tell her, and her ass didn't even want to listen. Shout out to Jahi. AB is fucking lazy. I agree, Jahi. Offensive foul on Toronto. Caitlin Clark gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Offensive foul on Aaliyah Boston now. Back-to-back fouls on screens. Here we go. Shout out to Pamela. Stephanie Teaspoon White be doing everyone gets to participate trophy type rotation. That's a fact, Pamela. Them participation rotations is nasty work, Pamela. I'm with Pamela. Harrison got the ball up top. Handoff to Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry throws it to Harrison. Harrison coming down the lane. Rejected by Aaliyah Boston. Good block, AB. Shout out to CCL, keeping RJ warm, never know when her time will come. Okay. Shout out to 5150. 5150 here, missed the first half. 5150. I'm glad you're here, brother. They was definitely asking about you. 5150. Uskaida misses the three. Rebound by Aaliyah Boston. Gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark try to get it to Kelsey Mitchell. Deflected. Shout out to Operation Buzz. Mabry under Selfie's skin on purpose. Shout out to Operation Buzz. Brittany Sykes gets in the lane. Kicks it out. Kiki Rice drives it. Finishes the layup. Kiki Rice scores it. 5-point game. This is what happened when you let teams hang around. Caitlin Clark catch and shoot three. Bang! Caitlin Clark from three. Caitlin Clark up to 18 points, whipping up a pot or something. 4 of 6 from three. The GOAT is warming it up, baby. That's travel, man. You Skyder, you travel, you fail. Jump ball. Bro, she traveled before she even dribbled the fucking ball. Hit the like button, guys. That's crazy. Caitlin Clark is starting to get hot. Jump ball, Michaela Timpson and Usaida. Michaela Timpson tips it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston gets it to Caitlin Clark. Let's go, Caitlin. Keep the Clark show rolling, baby. Caitlin threw it to Aaliyah. It's turned over. Out of bounds, tempo. What just happened here? Shout out to Alec Johnson, my AZ brother. My personal opinion with Aaliyah Boston is that her loyalty to CC was bought when that $6 million contract and the coaching staff is in her ear that her and Kelsey Mitchell are the top 2 on the team. That's a fair point, Alec Johnson. Foul on Kiki Rice. Foul on Kiki Rice. Caitlin Clark set to inbound it. Indiana Fever, 8-point lead, 65-57 with 6:30 left. Caitlin Clark inbounding it. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey gets a screen from Aaliyah. Kelsey getting in the mid-range, dancing, swings it back to Caitlin. Caitlin throwing it into Aaliyah. Aaliyah out to Lexi. Lexi for 3. Lexi Hall with an air ball. That's nasty work, Lexi. You wide open. Lexi, you're wide open. Marina Mabry gets in the lane, misses the layup. Anissa Moore on offensive glass, can't finish. Lexi Hall gets the rebound, gets it out to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark throws it up to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey scores it. Kelsey gets her 20 points. Good pass, Caitlin Clark. 10-point lead for the Indiana Fever, 67-57. Ten-point lead for the Fever. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to everybody, man. Indiana Fever picking up the tempo again. They cut the lead down to 5. And Phil called it at halftime. Phil called it. He said, if Marina Mabry gets hot, that's who scares me. And she's starting to pick it up. They cut it down to 5, but Caitlin Clark went on a little run, made a few plays, and got the lead back up to a double-digit game. Let's get into the box score here while we have a break. Caitlin Clark, 6 of 11, 18 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 8 of 12, 20 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Big 3 doing what they need to do. Marina Mabry's up to 15 points. She was 1 of 6 from 3. Now she's 3 of 9. Brittany Sykes, 5 of 11, 12 points. Timmy Benley has 10. So, I mean, the Toronto tempo, they're not going to go away. They're not going to lay down. Yeah, Caitlin Clark should have more than 6 assists, but we've had a lot of typical blown layups that would have been assists. Caitlin Clark should have 10 assists right now, but there's been Aaliyah Boston smoked 2, Monique Billings smoked 1, and somebody else smoked another one. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. This team misses layups every damn day. I don't even think they practice them. So, what do you expect at this point? Shout out to Panther God. Call her Caitlin Dime Drop Clark. Shout out to Panther God, man. Let me see what 5150 said. Shout out to 5150. Did anyone see the shoot around prior to the game? 20 men of shooting 3. Shaking my head. That's the problem. See, 5150 is on to something. During their warm-up, all they're doing is like shooting 3-pointers, bro. And it's like, y'all should be doing layups for an hour straight before the game at this point. Y'all should be doing layups for an hour straight, gang. Like, I'm just saying. 5150 has a great point here. Why are y'all shooting all these 3s and warm-ups? Y'all ain't shooting no layups. It's ridiculous. Kelsey's got her 20. Maybe White can relax now. That's yeah, she got her 20, man. Stephanie White, we can get back to regular programming now. Okay? CC should average 15 assists a game. She would if people could make layups. She would. See, Caitlin Clark is having a really good second. She had a bad first quarter. She had a few assists in the first quarter, but she didn't shoot it well in the first quarter. That second quarter, she picked it up, and in this third quarter, she's continuing to pick it up. She's up to 18 already, so. Tempo is ready for CC's passes, though. That is one thing they're doing right. Panther guy said that Fever need to do layups till they throw up. I'm with you on some Coach Carter shit. Kiki Rice gets it to Fag Benlay. Good defense. Caitlin Clark with a steal, throws it up to Sophie. Unnecessary pass, Caitlin. Fifth turnover for Caitlin Clark. Marina Mabry in the mid-range. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow really get on the glass. And she's not that big. She really knows how to get on. That's a foul. Foul by Maisha Hines-Allen. What are you reaching for? I don't like the combination of Maisha Hines-Allen and Aaliyah Boston on the court at the same time. I don't like them playing together. Marina Mabry got the ball, mid-range floater, missed it. Maisha Hines-Allen on the rebound, gets it to Caitlin Clark. Here comes Clark. Behind the back, lost it. Fuck, Caitlin, come on. Come on, Caitlin. Kia Nurse got the ball on the wing. Looking for Anissa Morrow. Swings it to Timmy Fagbenley. Good defense, Sophie, with a deflection. Toronto keeps it. Here comes Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice. Pull it. Throws it up. Hits the rim. Offensive rebound for Anissa Morrow. Kia Nurse, wide open. Catch, shoot, 3. Knocks it down. 7-point game. We just giving up offensive rebounds. Caitlin dribbled it off her foot again. That's 7 turnovers, Caitlin. Like, God, you dribbled off your foot back-to-back possessions. Maisha Hines-Allen drives it. Anissa Morrow, offensive rebound, scores it. Caitlin Clark going to the bench. Stephanie White taking Caitlin Clark out. Caitlin Clark headed to the bench. 3 straight turnovers. I mean, turnovers is bad, Caitlin. I ain't gonna lie. These turnovers was nasty. You threw 1 to Sophie that was unnecessary, and then you dribbled twice off your foot out of bounds. Where's KK? KK's on the bench. That's 3 straight turnovers. That's them bad turnovers too. Like them turnovers that like there was no defense involved in these turnovers. That one, you got the steal, and then you threw an unnecessary pass to Sophie Cunningham. And then you dribbled off your foot twice. I don't understand that. That was them bad turnovers right there. Hey, watch your mouth in here. We will block you from the chat. Watch your mouth. She's Caitlin Clark was playing really well. She played a great second quarter, and she was playing really well in this third quarter until these last 3 possessions. Ty Harris is into the game. Sophie Cunningham throwing it into Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah posting up. Fagbenley scores it. 7-point lead for the Fever. 69-62. Kia Nurse bringing it up. Gets it to Marina Mabry. Marina Mabry for 3. Missed it. Another offensive rebound. Fagbenley smoked the short shot. Sophie Cunningham got it up top, gets it to Hines-Allen. Back to Sophie. Sophie for 3. Knocks it down. The blonde bomber for 3. 10-point lead for the Fever. Foul on Hines Allen. Maisha Hines Allen wants a challenge. We're not wasting a challenge on you, Maisha. I'm sorry. All right. Brittany Sykes getting in the lane. Turnaround, fade away. Way off. Kelsey Mitchell, step back three. Nearly airballed it. Here comes Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes, doubled. Gets it to Anissa Morrow. Fouled by Aaliyah Boston. Shout out to Jahi. Caitlin needs to get off the crack. Yeah, you tripping. Relax, bro. Shout out to Dale. 5 freaking turnovers in the quarter. Just careless. Yeah, Dale, the turnovers been bad. Turnovers is bad. Shout out to the mod squad, man. Shout out to all the mods in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please hit the like button. Here comes Kia Nurse. Driving it. Oh, that's a bailout. Sophie did not foul Kia Nurse. That's a bailout. That girl was out of control. Come on, man. That was a bailout. This is crazy. Kia Nurse to the free throw line makes the first. Michaela Timpson and Monique Billings checking in for Aaliyah Boston and Maisha Hines Allen. Ty Harris bringing it up. Kia Nurse makes both free throws. 8-point basketball game. Toronto tempo hanging around. Fever letting them hang around. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Swings it back to Ty Harris. Ty Harris going one-on-one. Gets in the lane. Misses the layup. Michaela Timpson deflects it out of bounds. Shout out to 5150. After her last turnover, she walked behind Stephanie White, and it looked like she said, "I can't feel the ball." I might be wrong, but that's what it looked like. I don't know, man. Well, she need to start feeling the ball. Shit. Timmy Fag-Bentley for 3. Fag-Bentley hits another 3. 5-point game. Timmy Fag-Bentley done hit 5 threes, man. 67-72. Michaela Timpson got the ball up top. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell getting in the lane. Scoop shot and one. That's tough. That's so tough. That was tough by Kelsey. My goodness. Split him. Got into the one leg. Run. Oh, my God. That's tough. That's a tough bucket, Kelsey. That was nasty. That was nasty. Indiana Fever needed that bucket. They cut it to 5. Kelsey to the free throw line. Makes the free throw. Indiana Fever 8-point lead. Brittany Sykes bringing it up for the Toronto Tempo. Screen by Kia Nurse. Swings it to Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse for 3. Nearly airballed it. Rebound Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell gets a screen from Monique Billings. Oh, yeah, she driving it. Kelsey Mitchell throws it out to Ty Harris. Deflected by Brittany Sykes. It'll be Fever ball. Kelsey Mitchell got the ball up top. Shoots the 3. Knocks it down. Kelsey Mitchell is rolling right now. Kelsey is rolling right now. Brittany Sykes gets in the lane. Misses the layup. Monique Billings has the ball. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell got 26. Caitlin Clark set the check in. A screen for Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey with another three. Bang! Kelsey Mitchell got 29. She is on fire right now. She is on fire right now. Brittany Sykes in the lane. Nowhere to go. Indiana Fever back up 14. Anissa Morrow got the ball. Mid-range shot. Knocks it down. Ty Harris bringing it up. Monique Billings, you could have just gave the ball back to Kelsey. We didn't need you trying to do all that. Caitlin Clark back in the game for Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark inbounds it to Monique Billings. Monique Billings, you trying to do too much, man. Monique Billings is like you're trying to score every time you touch the ball. The last play was for Kelsey Mitchell. You try to drive and score. Caitlin inbounds the ball to you. Instead of giving it back, you try to drive and score. Like, sit your sorry ass down. Get Monique Billings bum ass out the game, bro. She's fucking garbage. Get Monique Billings out the fucking game, bro. Kiki Rice in the lane, can't score it. Monique Billings is terrible, bro. I hate watching Monique Billings play. Yeah, I cannot. They literally ran the play before Caitlin came in. Kelsey was coming off a screen from the bottom. And instead of waiting for her to come off the screen and give her the ball because she's just made like 3 in a row, you try to drive yourself. Then Caitlin throws it to you. Instead of giving her the ball back, you try to drive yourself. Like, sit Monique Billings' sorry ass down, man. She's garbage. Sit Billings down, bro. I ain't trying to watch her, bro. Yeah, I noticed that they showed an MVP graphic with points only. I don't know why I wonder why they didn't show the rest of the stats. We know why. Shout out to Maria Rubino. CC has been punished long enough for her turnovers. Shout out to Maria. Let's get to the box score. Caitlin Clark, 6 of 11, 4 of 6 from 3. She's shooting the ball really well, though. She's shooting 66% from 3 and 55% from the floor. It's just the fucking turnovers she had. She got 18.6 assists, 2 rebounds, 7 turnovers, though. Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell. She's got 29 points, 2 assists, 11 of 16, 4 of 6 from 3. They're both shooting at a really high clip. It's just the 7 turnovers for Clark. But outside of that bad stretch of turnovers that she had, she was playing great in the second and third quarter. Aaliyah Boston, 12 points, 6 of 9, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Michaela Timpson, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Monique Billings really irritated me with her play. She doesn't need to see the floor again. Just leave her on the bench. Marina Mabry, 5 of 15, 15 points. Brittany Sykes, 5 of 13, 12 points. They made a run, but Kelsey Mitchell answered it, to be honest. They cut the lead to 5, and Kelsey said, oh, hell no. That's pretty much what happened. Shout out to 5150. Billings trying to get her starting spot back. Not going to happen. That spot is gone. That spot is gone. Play your role. Play your role. Shout out to 5150. Operation Buzz. CC giving Metheny ammunition for post-game presser and selfie running so much she might be overworked, tired come playoffs. Who knows? We watched her body shut down last playoffs. Operation. We watched her shut down last playoffs. Indiana Fever 12-point lead. We're gonna see if the Tempo have one more run in them. Kelsey Mitchell is balling, by the way. She's definitely balling, though. Does ATL beat Vegas tonight? I think the Ace is gonna beat them. I think the Ace is gonna beat them because I don't think the Dream got Bree Jones or Jordan Canada back yet. So I don't think the Ace is gonna lose. I don't think the Ace is gonna lose. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn. In my opinion, with the very little I know about basketball, let's keep CC as the playmaker and build the team around her. She's fantastic at anticipating multiple plays to benefit her teammates. You're right on. You're spot on, Miss Harley Quinn. You know a lot. You're spot on. You know more than you think you do. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn. We're back in action. Caitlin Clark back on the floor with Ty Harris, Sophie Cunningham, and Michaela Timpson. Caitlin Clark wide open, top of the key, 3. Short. Her rhythm is gone. Rhythm is gone. Here comes Marina Mabry. Gets in the lane, spin, short. Good defense, Ty Harris. Out of bounds. Fever ball. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Throws it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston getting it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets a screen. Kicks it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston drives it and scores. $16-point lead for the Fever, 83-69. Marina Mabry looking for the ball. Gets the ball. Marina Mabry swings it to Anissa Morrow. Morrow for 3. Missed it. Another offensive rebound. Kiki Rice going one-on-one at Sophie Cunningham. Crossover, mid-range. Knocks it down. It's a nice shot, Kiki. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Probing. Mid-range. Caitlin Clark fadeaway. Knocks it down. 20 points for Caitlin Clark. 20 points and 6 assists for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, 6 straight games of 20 points and at least 5 assists, tying her own record. Caitlin Clark fouled off the ball. That was a good move from Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow got 14 points, 13 rebounds. This girl got a motor. Ty Harris got the ball up top. Swings it to Aaliyah Boston. Swings it to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham to Aaliyah Boston. Top of the key, 3. Miss. Anissa Morrow with another rebound. Foul on Michaela Timpson. Anissa Morrow's all over the glass, man. She's all over the glass. Shout out to Maria Rubino. How many turnovers would Kelsey Mitchell have if she tried to get assists? A lot. A lot, Maria. A lot. A lot. Marina Mabry double team. Gets it into Harrison. Harrison can't make it. Anissa Morrow, another offensive rebound. Anissa Morrow got about 9 offensive rebounds. Van Cole for 3. The Toronto Tempo hit a 3. They cut it to a single-digit game. Sophie Cunningham gets it back to Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets it to Michaela Timpson. Deflected. Foul going the other way. Foul on Michaela. What? Oh, that's on Aaliyah Boston. Foul on Aaliyah Boston. Fever just don't rebound. Kiki Rice gets in the lane, off the backboard, miss. Michaela Timpson outlets it to Caitlin Clark. Here comes Caitlin. Driving, foul. Caitlin Clark headed to the free throw line. Let's go, Clark show, baby. 5150 said, rebound, damn it. 5150. That's the main thing I brought up at halftime. I wish you was here, 5150. That's the main thing I talked about at halftime. We gave up way too many offensive rebounds. Caitlin Clark makes the first free throw. I agree with 5150. We got a rebound, man. Shout out to Panther guy. Bro, the Fever need layup drills and box out drills. I'm up here, yell. Put a body on somebody. That's a fact, Panther. They don't rebound and they don't make layups. Caitlin Clark makes both free throws. She's up to 22 points. Marina Mabry, defended by Caitlin Clark. 3, air ball. Good defense from Caitlin. KK gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark drives it. Gets it to Sophie, the blonde bomber, for 3. Fouled on the 3. Sophie Cunningham fouled on the three-pointer. Sophie Cunningham makes the first of 3 free throws. Man said, I trade for Anissa Morrow. She play hard. I like Anissa Morrow. She play hard, man. She physical, too. The second free throw for Sophie Cunningham is good. One more free throw for Sophie. Shout out to 5150. We're not even crashing the glass. We're just giving them the rebound. 5150, we've been doing that all game. Just giving up offensive rebound. We've been doing that every game, though, to be honest. Sophie makes all 3 free throws. Indiana Fever, 14-point lead, 90-76. Kiki Rice got the ball up top, looking for Marina Mabry, gets it to her. Marina Mabry defended by Caitlin Clark, driving it. Misses the lay-in. Ty Harris, give it to Caitlin Clark. Here we go. Caitlin Clark pushing it. Pull up, Caitlin. Gets it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, ball up top. Aaliyah Boston drives it, kicks it. Ty Harris, open 3, miss. Aaliyah Boston, offensive rebound, kick out. Caitlin Clark, pump fake. Go at her, Caitlin. Caitlin Clark, step back 3, air ball. Shot clock violation on the Fever. $14-point lead for the Fever, man. Timeout. Damn, total air ball and timer runs out. Yeah. All right, we'll get into the box score here. Caitlin Clark, 7 of 14, shooting 50%, 4 of 8 from 3, 50%. 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 22 points, 6 assists, 29 points, 2 assists for Kelsey Mitchell. Leah Boston, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Indiana Fever, big 3 getting it done so far. Sophie Cunningham with 10 points off the bench on 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. Blonde Bomber stepping it up. Why is a 14-point lead making me nervous? Empire Black, I'm with you. I want to see how many offensive rebounds. Hold on, let me check this, man. Let me check to see how many offensive rebounds have we given up. I mean, this is disgusting. We've given up 16 offensive rebounds. Anissa Morrow has seven offensive rebounds by herself. She's not even 6'1". They list her as 6'1". She ain't even 6'1". Anissa Morrow got 7 of the 16 offensive rebounds. Look, Anissa Morrow has 7 offensive rebounds by herself. We have 7 as a team. I tell you what, if we're going to give up 16 offensive rebounds to the Lynx, the Aces, the Valkyries, we're not beating them in the playoffs. You got to start fucking boxing people out, man. You got to start boxing people out, seriously. Seriously. You're not going to beat the better teams giving up all these second chance points. It's crazy. Aaliyah Boston has 4 rebounds. $6 million. $6 million. She got 5 rebounds. How does Lexi Hall? Lexi Hall has more rebounds than Aaliyah Boston, and Lexi Hall's only played 12 minutes. Lexi Hall got more rebounds than you in 12 minutes, and you getting $6 million. Crazy, gang. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to everybody for joining, man. I appreciate you. You could be anywhere, but you're here. We having a time. We are having a time. Let me see here. Next game is Thursday. We got the Dallas Wings again on Thursday. I'll be live for that. I'll be live for the Dallas Wings game on Thursday in Dallas. So I'll be live for the game. Make sure you pull back up. All right, we're back in action. Kelsey Mitchell sub back into the game. Kiki Rice got the ball up top. Shout out to Dre Latina. Much love, Dre Latina. Sending good vibes to the team and our sportscaster, Maurice. Much love, Dre Latina. I really, really appreciate you. Much love as always. All right. Kia Nurse inbounding it for the tempo. Brittany Sykes throws it into Harrison. Foul on Michaela Timpson. Blocking foul. Panther guy rebounding is all effort. Who wants it more? That's a fact. That's a fact, Panther. Harrison to the free throw line. Damn, Harrison, you 1 of 10? You've been missing all bunnies. At least you made that free throw. 77-90. Harrison makes both free throws. Michaela Timpson inbounds it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. I think the last 5 minutes, they're going to run everything through Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, Kelsey's still on the bench. Caitlin Clark off a screen. Monique Billings hands it off to her. Kicks it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall kicks it out to Caitlin Clark. 3 seconds. Why is Monique Billings in the game? Why is Monique Billings in the game, bro? She sucks. Sit her ass down, bruh. I don't know why Monique Billings is in the game. Sykes throws it inside. Kia Nurse for 3. Misses it off the backboard. Caitlin Clark gets the rebound. Caitlin Clark gets a screen. Gets in the lane. Foul. Caitlin Clark set to inbound it. Monique Billings gets it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall getting in the lane. Lexi Hall smoked the layup. Brittany Sykes pushing it up the floor. And 1. 10-point game. Brittany Sykes with a chance to make it a single-digit game. That was a tough finish. Shout out to Jim Bertolina. Hey, Stephanie White, please stop the half-court shots and practice rebounding. Shoot, find, hit, seal, and rebound. Jim Bertolina, you are spot on. Ty Harris bringing it up. Caitlin Clark inbounds it to Ty Harris. Screen for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, step back 3. Missed. Damn, I wanted her to hit that. Brittany Sykes bringing it up. Brittany Sykes, pull up 3. Missed it. Rebound, Michaela Timpson. Timeout, Indiana. Damn. 9-point game. Shout out to Stone Mo. I would love a game that is not a last-minute scrap again. I don't like these end games. Indiana Fever going to keep you on the edge of your seat now. They're going to keep you on the edge of your seat one way or another. Shout out to Operation Buzz. Kelsey Mitchell getting an IV in the locker room. Yeah, I don't know where Kelsey Mitchell is. She might be coming back in right now, but I don't know. I don't know where Kelsey Mitchell is. I don't know what she got going on. Caitlin Clark is pissed. Yeah, she pissed about something. Rotations are junk. I don't know what's going on with the rotations. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, all right. Caitlin Clark been sitting on 22-6 for it. Yeah, we need a bucket, CC. I ain't gonna lie. We need you to get up to about 26, 27 tonight. I need you to do a little bit of stat padding, damn it. Shit, everybody else in the league. Paige Beckers did a bunch of stat padding in a loss yesterday. Damn it. I don't understand why Monique Billings is getting so much burn. I know we think Maisha Hines-Allen is kind of ass, but I'd rather Maisha Hines-Allen over Monique Billings. Shit. Man, we got Paige on Thursday. I can't wait to go bust Paige ass again. I don't know what's going on. Kelsey Mitchell is in the back. I don't know if she's sick, if she hurt. Aaliyah Boston blocked out of bounds. Look, somebody said Kelsey Mitchell her body might shut it. Look, I don't know if she getting IVs. I don't know what she doing. She just went to the back again. Is she sick? Is she throwing up? Oh, what's going on with Kelsey? Man, Stephanie White trying to get Kelsey Mitchell MVP, done ran her into the ground already. The girl body's shutting down. Wow. Marina Mabry getting the handoff. Can't get it. Harrison. They scored. Uh-oh. 7-point game. Caitlin Clark, you got to close the show, baby. Come on, Caitlin. Get the energy up, chat. Caitlin, you got to close the show. Why are we running offense through Ty Harris? Sophie Cunningham in the corner. Throws it to Michaela Timpson. That's an and one. That should have been an and one, man. Timeout by the Tempo. That was KK got fouled on that. And why are we running offense through Stephanie White? What are you doing? Why are we running offense through Ty Harris, bro? What's going on? Put the ball in Caitlin Clark's hands. The hell? What the hell is going on? You don't want Caitlin to close the show that bad? I don't understand, bro. I hope Kelsey is okay though, because what happened to her in the playoffs last year was that was scary. That was scary, man. I hope she's okay. Health first, for real, for real. But like, maybe Stephanie White is running her into the ground trying to get her MVP again. I don't know. I don't know. We're back in action. I'm pretty sure Angel Reese is going to deliver another stinker, so I'll probably have a blooper video of her later on tonight. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to y'all. Hit the like button, man. 3 minutes left. Indiana Fever trying to close it out. Marina throws it in. Isabel Harrison scores it down low. Caitlin, why are you letting Ty Harris... Wow, they've taken the ball out of Caitlin Clark's hands. Caitlin Clark got the ball up top, throwing it into Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah posting up, gets it to Ty Harris. Harris drives it and lays it in. Marina Mabry swings it, gets it to Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice for three. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Wow, Caitlin is not involved. Caitlin is not involved to close out the game. She's being froze out. CC only one is. Oh, shout out to Oito. CC only one assist in the second half. That's a fact. Is Caitlin Clark being iced out to close this game? Yeah, that's a bucket. All right, 2:11 left. Indiana Fever up 9, trying to close out this game. Kiki Rice got the ball up top. Gets it to Marina Mabry. Throws it down low. Foul. Yo, ESPN, man. Y'all, it's too much money at ESPN for this stuff to be glitching like this, man. Bad product, ESPN. Come on now. Tighten up. Uskaida misses the first free throw. Makes the free throw. All right, Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Close the show, CC. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Throws it to Aaliyah Boston. Top of the key three. Miss. Mabry. Toronto in the bonus. Marina Mabry going to go to the free throw line. Caitlin Clark hasn't had a single shot, bro. Caitlin Clark hasn't had a single shot. She's being iced out. Caitlin Clark is being iced out. If Kelsey Mitchell's sitting games, this team is going to need to learn how to get Sophie the three-pointers or we're dead. Fair point, CCO. Marina Mabry missed the second free throw. 7-point game. Caitlin Clark has the ball. A second violation. What the fuck? It was a wet spot, and I don't know, bro. This shit is crazy. Oh my God. Turnover. Caitlin Clark got the ball. Kicks it out to Sophie. Sophie for three. Knocks it down. The blonde bomber, Sophie Cunningham, hits the three. Blonde bomber for three. Indiana Fever up 10, 97-87. Indiana Fever up 10, 125 left. Marina Mabry catch and shoot three, knocks it down. All right, 7-point game. Caitlin Clark bringing it up. Close the game, Caitlin. Caitlin Clark, mid-range, short. Mabry, another three. Off the glass, it goes in. 4-point game. Whoa. 97-93. Toronto tempo is in it. Oh, my God, man. Marina Mabry can get hot, man. Shout out to CCL, 13 points on 4 field goal attempts. Finding Sophie open is crucial. If Kelsey Mitchell missed games, you need to take Lexi out for the starting lineup. Make more alley-oop attempts and plays. Shout out to CCL. Shout out to Alec Johnson. Steph White is not going to let CC outshine Kelsey Mitchell even if they lose. Damn. Damn, that's how you feeling, Alec? That's how you feeling? Damn. Brienne January, get your sorry ass off the court. You ain't no defensive guru. Caitlin was wide open, Aaliyah. Yo, Aaliyah, that's some selfish ass shit. Caitlin Clark was wide open under the rim. Pass the ball. She was wide open. She was wide open, and Aaliyah refuses to throw her the ball. That shit is ridiculous, man. Aaliyah Boston to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw. Aaliyah makes both free throws. 6-point game. Toronto got the ball, down 6, 52 seconds left. Panther God, what the hell is AB doing? Just, I don't know, bro. At least she made the free throws. Mabry with another 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound for the tempo. Fouled. We cannot get a rebound, bro. We cannot get a rebound. We cannot get a rebound. It's ridiculous. The lack of rebounding is ridiculous. We just don't get no rebounds. Kiki Rice to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw. Reset timeout for the Indiana Fever. 5-point game, 4-point game, 99-95 with 46 seconds left. They inbound it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston gets it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark throws it to Ty Harris. Ty Harris drives it. Nowhere to go. Throws it to Aaliyah Boston. Throws it up. Can't score it. Toronto Temple take a timeout. $20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Toronto Temple has the ball, down 4, 99-95. We run nothing for Caitlin Clark down the stretch, man. Just no play. Like, we don't run no plays for Caitlin Clark, bro. We busy running plays for everybody else on the team. We too busy running shit for everybody else, not named Caitlin Clark. That's what we doing. Who is Copper? Four-point game. All right. Toronto Temple inbounded to Harrison. Harrison gets it to Mabry. Carry on Marina Mabry. That won't count. Caitlin Clark fouled. Caitlin Clark will go to the free throw line. Shout out to 5150. Our team basketball IQ has got to be one of the lowest in the league. Yeah, I agree, 5150. I agree. The IQ on this team is dog shit. Caitlin Clark makes the first free throw. Shout out to Miss Harley Quinn. At the end of the day, in order to be a successful team, you got to be a family. We all know how mean females can be. Be professionals. Boston, grow up. I'm with Miss Harley Quinn. Caitlin Clark makes both free throws. Here comes the tempo. Indiana Fever, get the win. Indiana Fever, get the win. It'll be interesting to see what's going on with Kelsey Mitchell. Maybe we'll get some sort of news on that. It'll be interesting to see. We're gonna have to find out what's going on with Kelsey. But yeah, that's interesting. Wow. Indiana Fever win, guys. Indiana Fever get a win. Regardless, we'll take the win. We'll take it. Kelsey Mitchell was 11 of 16. She had 29 points in 3 quarters. She didn't play in the fourth quarter at all. Caitlin Clark, 7 of 16, 4 of 9 from 3. She had 24 points and 7 assists. Aaliyah Boston, 16.6 rebounds. Michaela Timpson, 8.7 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham had 13 off the bench. The Blonde Bomber was 3 of 3 from the three-point line. For the Toronto Temple, Marina Mabry had 22.7 of 21. She got hot late. She gave him a puncher's chance late. Brittany Sykes, 15. Anissa Morrow, 14 points and 16 rebounds. The Indiana Fever gave up 18 offensive rebounds. They gave up 18 offensive rebounds. And I'm going to tell y'all right now. If the Indiana Fever have any plans on beating the upper echelon teams, you are not beating them giving up 18 offensive rebounds. Y'all got to start fucking boxing people out and figuring this thing out, man. Y'all got to figure this thing out. Shout out to Jahi. Fever should be embarrassed. I agree. Indiana Fever, hold on. They went 4 in a row. You'll take a win. You'll take the win, but you got to be better. You got to be better. Paige Becker's in the Dallas Wings coming up on Thursday. I'll be live for that game. I have a post-game video coming up for you guys in the next 20 minutes. I'll also have post-game videos coming for you on Keep the Vision and Keep the Vision Reacted. So make sure you are subscribed to both channels because I'll have content coming on both channels for the post-game. Okay? But, hey, we'll take the win. I appreciate all of you guys. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Shout out to Stone Mo, our UK brother. I'm gonna do some digging on the Kelsey Mitchell situation for my post game video. Maybe I can get you guys an update in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Much love to all of you. Shout out to my guys, Phil, Corey, 5150, all my halftime brothers, and everybody that donated to the channel. Much love. I appreciate you. Even if you came and just hung out and got in the chat. The chat was lit. You hit the like button. That was lit. We had a great time. I'll be live for the Dallas Wings game. We're going to whoop on Paige Beckers once again. Until then, peace and love. And I'll see you on